Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Buck Does It. It's time to get busy on the Buck. We got an engine hanging on a crane there. Engine stand, hot soapy water, a brush. We'll clean her up, get her WD-40 down, and get ready for assembly. There we go. Easy there, big fella. Don't run away. There we go. Something's happening now. Oh, look at that, look at that. Man, I sure made that look like I knew what I was doing. Maybe what I'll do is bring you out here, huh? I'm gonna stick you over there with the gnome. There we go. How's that? Any better? As if you're gonna, as if we're live and you're gonna tell me, huh? They got lemon scent in the dishwashing detergent. That's a good thing. I know when I got this back the first time, I had it real nice and clean. I had the paper towels coming out spotless. So let's see how bad it got since then. Once I get her cleaned up and dried off some. Get most of the water out with this. Right. We're on our way though. Hopefully we don't have any other issues. Alright, I'll show you how well it's still shiny. If we can see anything in there or not. Looking pretty good. Can't see what you're seeing because the sunlight's right there. All right, get it in, get it in its spot. I got to clean my spot out there and clean up my bench. Get all the parts ready to go back together. Crankshaft's in the bag yet? It's in the bag, Dad. And that up here, looking pretty good. What I'm doing here today is testing the lifters, make sure they slip up and down in there real nice. And I just want to clean the boards, the lifter boards out a little. I just got a nylon brush. Harbor Freight or Horrible Freight or whatever you want to call it. About a whole kit. So hopefully today I can get the crankshaft in. I don't want to put anything in there yet until make sure this is okay. Now I already did these two, so I just want to make sure that lifter moves up and down smoothly. That's all I'm doing here. And I'll check each lifter as I put them in too, to make sure we're okay. That was pretty loose. That was real nice. Alright, and get some card cleaner here. I'm gonna wipe the oil off of bearing surfaces here. I'm gonna put the crank in and I'm gonna plastic gauge it, just because he already told me there's like 2,000 clearance, but I want to know. Even though everything's supposed to be cooked and cleaned, and I still run a brush down through, just in case. See what I mean? Get the dirt on there. We got some degreaser that foams up. I'm gonna try this, see how that works. See if that does any cleaning action. There, you got some clean water too. Much better. Make sure that's pretty clean, clean, clean. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah. I plastic gauged them. I got under 2,000s with the red. I got 0.0015 with the green. I just don't have a whole lot of green plastic gauge. I want to save it for the rods. So I used the red. The red starts at 2,000s. So if it's fattered into 2,000s, then it's under 2,000. So every one of them was fattered into 2,000s. So I know it's under 2,000s. I'm happy with that. So I'm going to guesstimate that my clearance is 1 5/10 thousand. So, and well, once we get the rods in, we'll check those also. But I'm ready to put the crank in and lube the bearings up and torque it down and leave it where it's at. Alright, what I did was I torqued them at 80 foot-pounds, right? And then I gave it a spin. Then I went to 100 foot-pounds and gave it a spin. Then I went to 115 and gave it a spin. Now all I'm doing is just double checking that I'm at 115. That's what the motor's manual's book calls for. I also checked my end play. I have 7 thousandths end play. It's 3 to 9, so I'm good there. But I'm a double checker, triple checker dude. That's it. A few spins. Next up, a couple of pistons. Well, I thought I'd show you my procedure putting the pistons. I got 4 in already. This is number 6. I got number 5 to do, so this will be the 5th piston, but number 6 cylinder. How's that? Bounty paper towels, clean ones, brandy new off the roll. We'll wipe her down one more time. I'll wash these cylinders and clean them and WD-40'd them, so there's only oil in there now. I kept rubbing them until the towel came out clean. Now I'll just do the WD-40 one more time, just to make sure everything's okay. And we're good. I'm good. I'm happy with that. We got some. This here is some Rotella 1540 diesel fitter. Give that a good slopping around in there. And then I got the Summit. Yeah, it's like a taper fit, but this one's an adjustable one, which I'm glad I bought this because I was expected 30 over and ended up 40 over. So, you know, whatever. So I try to keep this gap away from the gap on the rings. All right, that way they don't stick out. This thing is still new yet, so I've seen guys use these and just push them down through with their thumbs, but so far I wasn't able to do that. I have to use the hammer, the butt of the hammer, or the handle of the hammer. I'm just, you line your rings up the way you want to. I'm lining them up the way I want to. Okay, that's close. I'll get it. And then I slop the old piston up too. Okay, there we go. Front to front to front. Oh. Forgot one thing. Put my rubber booties on. I have to leave the upper bearing off for now because earlier I had one on and it got oil up in there and it messed up my measurement. So trying a new approach. Alright, now I got to wrestle these rings in there. I also watch through the window as the rings come down through. I know when I'm close. Well, pow! So far I'm really digging that cone style ring compressor. It's been making life so much easier for me than that little springy thing with the bolt and all that neat stuff. Just my opinion. I'm not showing you how to do this, I'm just showing you how I do it. I get all the pistons in, and on my last bearing, the bearing is wrong. All right, that's an 819, I need a 762. Here, I'll show you the number on here. The other one's in the engine already, 762P. I got an 819. So in the meantime, I just put the bearing half down in there, so when I spin it around it hits the bearing. And then I have the rubbers on here yet, so I can put the camshaft in. I have the camshaft in. Got the timing chain and all on, torqued, ready to go. I had to clean up the oil slinger and a couple other things, but that's down the road. But I want to show you this bearing deal here. I was on my last bearing, last rod, last bearing, right? See if I can get behind here and show you. I go to put it in, and the tab is on the wrong side. See the tab? Should be over here. Plus it's wide. Okay. I'm like, what's going on here? I know there ain't no upper and lower, so I pull it back out and I look, and it's a CB819P. I need a CB762P. And this here is a standard one too. So they completely got it boxed wrong. Only half of it's boxed wrong. So that's a new one for me. I have a new one coming. It should be supposed to be here today, I believe. Today is Monday. That happened on Friday, I guess. Thursday, Friday. I forget. So that's holding me up. So I'm trying to do as much as I can until it gets here. I don't like spinning around with it. I thought about pulling the piston all out again. I thought, no, it's in there. I can just wait. Just relax, and wait till it gets here. So that's what I'm doing. And once that gets here, I can plastic gauge that. I plastic gauged them all. They all came out good. All 1 5/10 thousandths. So I'm happy with all that. So next up, get these bearings straightened out. I got the heads painted, ready to go. Let me see if I can show you those. I have one head back there in the plastic, painted, ready to go. And then I just did this one the other day. Painted, ready to go. Okay, the right bearings came in. I got it in there and checked it out. I'm the same as all the other ones, 0015. And I also got my bolts out and start oil pan bolts, head bolt or intake bolts. The head bolts, I ordered new ones because there was one that was real rusty. I should have picked that out of there for you. There we go. I don't know if you can see that or not. She's pretty rusty and chewed up, and I don't trust it. So I ordered a new set of head bolts. I'm not gonna put it together with that. If I had one bolt from the other engine but none came with it, I'd have put the one bolt in, but I don't. So I got some cleanup yet to do. I got to clean the oil pan. It's all hot tanked and stuff, but I got to clean the oil pan and pickup tube, and that stuff can go on. So then the bottom end will be wrapped up here, and then timing cover and stuff here. So that, and then once the head bolts come in, I'll put the heads on, and then I got to do a little bit of port matching on the intake. That's it. But I didn't want to do that until the heads run. Cool beans, Joe. Alright, head bolts are in, oil pan's down, ready to be cleaned. Short block is done as far as I can see. So with that, I want to thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe. Ring the notification bell if you want to be notified. And remember to be good. If you can't be good, be kind. See ya.